I'm Richard Downs, founder of IGLU and currently CEO. Trends that we see in the marketplace are undoubtedly in ski, it's continued use of online and tablets and mobile devices, and in cruise it's still that kind of early stage channel shifting from kind of retail bricks and mortar to an online experience. Those are probably the biggest trends, particularly technology trends. And in terms of booking profile, of customers booking later, more discerning customers needing a bit more hand-holding in the process. Those are the principal trends, I guess, and obviously the historic things that may go or have created some of that is a toughened economic environment and some cautiousness around the kind of the euro situation. Well, the euro situation, situation is kind of one for concern, and whilst it's been and there's no easy solution. For the UK, outbound tourist industry, a kind of a stronger euro is generally better for both companies and consumers. So we have seen some appreciation recently in the sterling euro rates, and that's favourable, and hopefully tour operators have locked into some significant gain or underpinned any downside risk there, and there may well be some upside if the sterling euro gets above 130. That will be great. I'm not sure it will in this year, but it's still 124, 125 is a lot better than the 110 or the near parity that consumers are experiencing after kind of commission in the airport. So we've moved a long way from 2008 when near parity was a consumer experience over that Christmas 2008 period, which was tough. But so we're in that sense, purchases bought overseas, like ski lift passes, for example, are 25% cheaper now than before, and at the same time, some resorts have got a bit more competitive or trimmed back some of their inflationary tendencies that had crept in kind of the bull years. So we're seeing, so the euro at the moment is in a much better place, although it's fragile and clearly has some volatility around it, and it just may be that volatility may be one reason why customers might be just booking later to see sterling euro versus the Swiss franc, for example, in skiing, whether Switzerland or France experience, or indeed in North America versus Europe, Mediterranean cruise, for example. Our customers are telling us that they're really looking for value. Ultimately, they're kind of cross-checking things. They want something extra, kind of 5-star for 4-star prices, or 4 for 3. It's not necessarily they're looking for cheap all the time. They are just looking for something. They're a little bit thrown into both ski and cruises are. I think both offer different value, but they are still a discretionary spend, and customers are looking for somebody and companies to kind of empathise with them a bit in a toughened economic environment, to say, we really welcome your custom, and this year we'll put in a kind of midday package lunch for skiers or something that just recognises that for example, some of the in-resort cost for skiing is an expensive component, and they can go some way to minimising some of that cost.